Hello there, and welcome to another review of The Shield Doing a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today we're going to talk about the brand new album by Dragged Under. And for those of you that don't know, Dragged Under is a band from Seattle that plays a pop punk with some post hardcore influences and hard rock. And I know what you know, like saying like pop punk and Seattle, it's something that I never thought that I would mention, but yes, they are from Seattle. And this is their band's second album called Upright Animals. This band had an album at the beginning of 2020, The World is in Your Way, and that was an album that really caught me by surprise. I didn't know the band, and when I listened to it, I enjoyed it. So I was actually looking forward to their sophomore album. And in this sophomore album, the band keeps honing that pop punk sound with more, hard rocking numbers. And I have to say, it is quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed this album as much as I did their first album. And sometimes sophomore albums sometimes they can be a curse, and sometimes they're not as good as the previous one. But I think that on this one, what the band did is they honed their craft, and they really progressed as a band. And I can say that this album, with the 12 tracks, it's an enjoyable album. It's 41 minutes in length. So Dragged Under really plays good with emotions on these songs. The album starts with the title track, Upright Animals, and that song is just a banging song from the beginning. It has some great hooky guitar sounds, catchy lyrics. Basically, the lyrics, I was trying to interpret the lyrics, and it's all about, society. There's some people in society that want to control, so they're upright animals. So they're basically animals because they will do whatever they can do to claw their way to the top, no matter who they step on. So that song, that's how I interpret the lyrics. And something that I really enjoyed in this album is that they have fun songs mixed with some more heavy subject matter songs. So let's focus first on the fun songs. So All of Us is one of those songs that is super fun, super catchy. The music video is just hilarious with some puppets. And that one really plays into that like type of emo feel, mixed in with the pop punk of the early 2000s. It has a great chorus. It's sing along. It's a very sing along song, and it stays in your mind. But the songs that really hit the pop punk really hard are Never Enough and No Place Like Home. Those two songs are those type of songs that really bring a smile to my face. When I think of that pop punk, there's some people that don't like it, but I really enjoy it. Bands in the past like the Blink 182s, the Sum 41s, they have some heaviness to them, but they can also bring some fun. And it reminds me of good times. And I think right now, good times are nice to have. So, Never Enough lyrically is saying that, someone in their eyes still sees you as a kid. You're never enough. You haven't grown up. And No Place Like Home is just reminiscing about like missing your home and just, home feeling like there's no place like it. But they're very anthemic, they're very pop punk, very catchy, and like I said, they bring a smile to my face. So those type of songs do that. But then they have songs that hit more on the serious side, especially a song like See You Alive, which starts with some more acoustic guitars. And See You Alive it's about suicide, and it's about a friend that leaves a suicide letter. And basically the singer is saying that reminiscing about the last time he saw him alive. And it's a really important topic, and the way they band handle it musically and lyrically, I think it's very mature, and it's one of the standout tracks. And then they have a song like Brainwash Broadcast, which features Spencer Chamberlain from Under Oath. That's the most metalcore song on the album. And it's all about, the media brainwashing you, they're feeding you lies, what you want to believe. And obviously, with the times that we're living on, it's a very relatable subject. Sometimes the truth can be buried in lies, and that's what this song is trying to convey. And it does it very in a very great and catchy manner. But I think having Spencer from Under Oath gives it that metalcore feel, and it goes well with the Drag Under's music. So that's a standout track. Then they have a song that's more like hard rock, more alternative rock, in a song like Crooked Halos. And Crooked Halos has some great singing on it. And I love the choruses and all, but that one really is more like in a hard rock, alternative, not punk type of feel. And it was one of the singles, and I think it also stands out because of that. Then you have a song like Suffer, which has a lot of the whoas in the choruses, and that's very pop punk, and it's very enjoyable and very sing along. And what the band does with this album is like mix all those influences very cohesively and have an album that is very fun, but it's fun with also addressing important topics. So on that note, I think the band has succeeded in combining both the fun elements with the serious sides of the lyrics. And that's why I think Upright Animals is a very enjoyable album and a great sophomore release for this band. So if you don't know Drag Thunder, I think you should check them out because they're really putting out some great pop punk out there from Seattle. Go figure. So, what did you think about this album? What were your favorite tracks? Do you like pop punk? Tell me, what are your favorite pop punk bands? If you like my videos, don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. I have more content on the way, more interviews, more collaborations, and of course, album reviews. So until next time, this is Hector, the shield dude in the couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and good night.